So I am on my way to a Shek Lung Kung pavilion. It's very grey. All marvels of brutalist architecture. Hiking in Hong Kong. Some would say it's not really hiking. It's just walking upstairs. Chuan Chai Wong Kok. Chuan Chai Wong Kok. Please take a hike. I don't mean go away. I mean go take a hike in Hong Kong. Hello, it's me again, Mike, and I'm here to show you an easy hike through Hong Kong. Well, not through Hong Kong, just a small bit of it. Okay, this one starts at the Chun King Circuit flyover, so you can start here. It's not far away from D Park, which is down the road somewhere. Here it is. Let me just move it to the center. D Park. So you could walk down from D Park here and start your walk up through this residential area, and it starts over here. Yeah, so it just walks up concrete steps. It's a very easy hike. No rocks, no trees to jump through, no bushes. You'll just walk gently up this concrete path all the way up to a place called the Shek. Where is it? Here it is. The Shek Lung Kung Pavilion along the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. And if you zoom out, you will see that it looks over the waters, a nice island, beautiful bridges, and also the big city. You can see a bit of that too. Unfortunately, when I did the hike, it was a bit cloudy because a typhoon, a very large typhoon, was coming in. So it was a bit misty, not the best views, not very clear, but still I think you'll get the idea of it. I did also want to go to Ha Fa Shan Peak. And as you can see, there are trails. I wasn't quite sure how to get there though. You'll see in the video, I did try to find this trail over here on the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail, and it just seems to be a little path that goes this way. That does not exist. You can, however, get to that path from this Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail Pavilion, and this trail does exist. It is the it is the Chun Wan Chai Wong Kok path that seems to go through this building. Don't go through that building. I ventured that way and I realized it was not that way. There was another path, and that path actually goes around the property. Luckily, someone on Google Maps took some pictures, so you can actually see it here. Yeah, here it is. It's a government concreted path that goes all the way around. So you can go that way. That is the long way. You can go through the villages, enjoy a nice walk all the way around, and then go up to the mountain. However, there is a short way, and the short way is these little trails. Now, the first one I walked past, and I did actually in the video say, oh, maybe I should take that. For some reason, I thought it was a bit suspect, but actually it looks like many people have gone that way. But I wanted to show the easy concreted paths. You know, this one is a dirt, human-made, non-government-made, path. I don't count the government as human, obviously. And then I'll zoom out. And then over here, there is another way. It's over there. It's behind the pavilion here. There's a little trail. And for some reason, Google does acknowledge that one does somewhat exist. You can see it just on the map. And it goes up to the mountain peak again. So I will try that next time. Sadly, I didn't do it that time, but I had to get back because I was worried about a potential typhoon sweeping me away into the ocean, possibly, Well, never mind. Well, let's go have a look at the hike, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Hello, I'm Mike, and here we are in Chun Wan again. So I'm about to do the hike. I'm going to do the Yuen Tsuen Trail. I go all the way to Han Fan Shan, a mountain top which will look all over Chun Wan. So first I have to walk up this slope all the way across to the beginning of the hiking trail. There's actually a typhoon coming soon, and still they carry on doing their construction. Now it should be up here. It's extremely noisy. And hopefully I can find my way to some steps. For some reason Google wants me to go that way, up these steps, but actually there is a pathway down there that goes most of the way. So I wouldn't go that way. That goes along the road. Why does Google want to kill me? I don't know. I seem to have entered a very quaint, quiet residential village. Is it a village? Maybe. I like it though. There is an interesting burger shop over here. Got burgers with statues, different animals. Some squirrels. It's very cute. Interesting. Oh, look at the buildings up there. Beautiful. It's very grey. It's like a blank canvas for the mind. You know? Nothing to distract you. Is that good? Maybe. Oh, more construction. Never stops. Now, past the construction over there, don't know what they're doing, there seems to be some stairs. So you come out from over the giant monolith down here, and there's some stairs to carry on. Don't need to walk on the road and get squished by a bus. Look, a nice playground. Looks like a calm place to play. Next to the road. And over here, it's where they keep all the rubbish bins. Oh, security guard behind me. I don't know if I'm meant to come out this way, but no one seems to care. Oh, finally getting away from all that construction noise. Can still hear it. Just have to head straight up here. Carry on straight. These huge buildings. Crazy. Up in the mountains. You might notice that everyone seems to be praising the cross god. And it's because there is a belief that if you tape sellotape onto windows during a typhoon, that will save the window. Is it true? I don't know. Doesn't seem likely. But tape is very strong. I use it for everything. So maybe it does. Maybe it does work. This is a very steep hill. That bus was struggling. You might be wondering, what do hospitals look like in Hong Kong? They look like every other building in Hong Kong. A concrete block. But Hong Kong hospitals are very good quality. Generally anyway. They often have good equipment, good doctors. I don't know about this one. Something going on here. Leaf blowing. Looks intense. She's all covered up. What kind of leaf blowing are they doing? I nearly went past it. You can almost miss it. Here it is. The steps to the Yuen Tsuen ancient trail. Now these steps are clearly thousands of years old. This is thousands of years old concrete and metal beams. That's what makes it ancient. Of course not. It is renewed. This is all new, an easy hiking trail. You know, I want to show you easy hiking trails. So if you come here on holiday, you can enjoy a easy hike and see the great views. We have down here a beautiful natural waterfall. Over thousands of years this formed into natural concrete steps. I'm lying, of course. Well, I'm at the bridge. I'm a little bit confused. There's stairs that go that way. It's stairs that go that way. Down there, I don't know if you can see them. I'm pretty sure that's maintenance access. You'll often see some stairs, but those are not stairs for you. They're for maintenance. So don't go up those ones. Often they're steep and maybe not the best for hiking. Yeah, so stay away from those ones. Here I am coming to a little crossroad. There's two ways. This way goes down towards a giant village. This way goes up into mystery. Obviously you want to go up into the mystery. Why are we going down? We want to go up into the mystery bushes. Oh, it doesn't feel like a typhoon is coming. The air is very still. It's extremely hot. The sky is a bit cloudy. Probably the only evidence. Well, that and the observatory app. Windy.com, if you want to know about typhoons. Windy.com is probably better. Alright, here we come to another crossroads, and there's also a view of the trickling river that comes down from the mountains. Bit concreted. Here's our crossroads, and one way goes towards a beautiful cottage in the mountains. It's fantastic, that. And the other way goes up into the mountains. We obviously want to go up into the mountains, but let's check out this little cottage. What does it look like? Is it just like England? Thatched roof, beautiful flowers, an angry old man waving at you, telling you to go away. It looks slightly different. It's more of a shanty town. Well, maybe someone still lives here, so I'll leave it in peace. Not what I was expecting, you know. This would be prized territory in UK. You know, a view over the city. But it is far away from the restaurants, and that is very concerning for Hong Kongers. Too far away from the restaurants. They would not like that. Let's keep going up the mountain. Oh, already we are getting some nice views. Makes you feel very small, all this huge towers of concrete and glass. Look at that building over there. Can you see it? I'm not quite sure. But they're all interesting. All marvels of brutalist architecture. Now someone's left this gate open to the maintenance access, maybe? I'm not sure where it goes. I'll have a little peek. Yeah, this is the maintenance access. I think some locals take it. To be honest, it's probably perfectly fine. This one. I don't think it is the maintenance access. For some reason, they just felt like separating it by a fence. This is a different hiking trail. But I'm going to carry on the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. Thousands of years old this was. Be careful of poop. Even up here, animals poop. Well, especially sometimes in some of the hikes, there are big cows that leave the most ginormous present for you. So make sure you're careful in those areas. Hiking in Hong Kong, some would say it's not really hiking. It's just walking upstairs. And, you know, because I see some people, they're out in the mountain ranges, climbing over rocks. But in Hong Kong, there are stairs everywhere. You can just leisurely walk up, or you can really push yourself. I mean, this first step, getting tired. This first set of stairs
Actually comes out to a road. Yeah. And then you have to carry on up. But it's a nice pit stop. You can stop here and again enjoy the views. Power cables there. Romantic power cables. Beautiful. And then over here we have our beautiful structures. I think I hear some elderly who have already hiked up and are now coming down already. Let's have a look. Oh, there were stairs over there. Hello. Nice little pavilion. Concrete, efficient, will last forever. Place to park your bikes. Nice garage. You can tell they really planned that garage. Fantastic. And over here we have where they store, you know, the construction for the garage. I'm sure they'll tidy that up later. They won't leave it. Here we have a beautiful fence into someone's property. You know, it's very rustic. I like it. They've got all their potted plants in there actually. It's amazing. So such beauty. Now it's no longer steps. It's a ramp. They've concreted a ramp all the way. It's still very tiring, if not worse. I think it's worse. It's very narrow. So you can't do the thing where you zigzag and walk. Maybe you guys have heard of that. You zigzag as you walk up a slope and it feels easier. What is that? It looks like the trail that was in Lord of the Rings, and it begins to shrink closer and Frodo gets scared. Oh, it's even blowing wind. Are the monsters down there? I probably shouldn't go down there. This grate is slipping. Well, hopefully it doesn't slip all the way down and hit someone's shins. It's quite heavy. So I will just leave it. Never mind. Well, here I am at another crossroads. The government ramp and the ancient trail steps. Now, I think they go to the exact same point. So I think I'll take the ancient trail steps. This ancient concrete. No one has walked this in thousands of seconds at most, probably. It looks more hiking, so I will take it. It says it joins up with the other one, so I'll try it, otherwise I'll get lost. But I think you can take this one, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise you'll see me in a few seconds saying, don't take that way, go back! Oh, as I said, the mystery trail, it comes out exactly where the other one would. And now we can carry on up the ancient trail. What is this? Someone's tying their internet cable all the way up here. That's one way to do it. You always need internet. Any way you can get it, you should get it. Connects you to the world. Endless things you shouldn't be looking at. You should get outdoors. Go hiking. Oh no, someone cut it. Ah, no internet for that person. They cut it. Oh, there's another beautiful village building. But this time, oh, getting so sweaty. It's getting into my face. But this time, there is something I really like. It's a dog. There's a dog over there. Oh, that is a big dog. I should keep walking. But he looks friendly. Chilling out. As I said, village homes are beautiful out here. You know, and so are the greenhouses. But finally, we're getting some beautiful views of Chunwon. And also the rest of Hong Kong way over there. But we'll get better views when we go even higher. Hopefully the typhoon doesn't arrive early and I don't get blown away. Oh, well, that's nice. There's a little pavilion for me to stay. You know, I can relax here, avoid the cow poop. As I said, I don't know how they get up here. Cows are the best hikers of them all. But you can rest here. This one's actually quite nice. It's got a wooden roof, concrete pillars, stops it from rotting. Nice concrete floor. I like the stone, looks nice. This is a nice one. So if the typhoon comes early, I can shelter here. There's always mystery pathways. This one looks a bit too mysterious for me, to be honest. I think I'll stick to the ancient trail, the one that's been here longer, you know. I'm not that adventurous. Yeah, I'm not that adventurous. I don't want to get lost up there. I realised I've forgotten my mosquito spray. That was a bad mistake. Make sure you bring your mosquito spray. I thought I had one on me there. It was just a hair. My hair is getting a bit too long. Need to get it cut. It's starting to fall off, and then it tickles the back of my neck, and I think, oh, it's a mosquito. It's not. It's just my hair. You ladies, is that what it's like? You think you're always getting bitten by mosquitoes? Maybe. Another beautiful cottage house. Fantastic. Lovely garden. I like the flowers. Pink is a lovely colour. Really makes everything look much nicer. Yeah, very good. All right, keep going. Oh wait, there's another cottage. Is it a cottage? It's a home of some kind. Yep. Living up in the mountains. On a serious note, I don't know what the situation is. Are they squatting? Because there is not much property, as it were, in Hong Kong. So it could be that they are just squatting up here. It is difficult in Hong Kong. There is not much place to live. And it's extremely expensive, even for the locals. The prices have got insane. You think in UK it's insane. You know, a little village, you'll get like £1,000 rent, crazy price for a little village. And out here, it would be about £2,000. So even more crazy. However, a village in Hong Kong still has restaurants, good connection to the rest of the city. So I can't say it's the same. At least you're actually connected and you could get a good paying job. Whereas in the village, in the UK, not so much. What is up here? Is it farm? Or is it a tribal civilization? They look like the TP wooden sticks. I think it's just a farm and they grow the plants up there. This is farmland. Is it? I don't know where the farm is. Oh, it's just like UK. There's a fridge down there. Let me have a look. Oh, I feel back at home. A fridge in the garden. Now we just need to find a sofa. More cottage homes. Oh. What? It's a vending machine. A very brand new fancy vending machine. I did not expect to see that. Interesting. Do you think they own it? I mean, they probably don't own it, but maybe some company rents their land a little bit and they stock that fridge. Be careful out here. People who trespass, as we can see, they will kill them and they will string up their corpse. So make sure you do not trespass their land. There's another victim over there. Do not trespass the land of the locals. They will display your body, the murdered corpses of trespassers. Alright, so continuing up, we have reached another crossroad. Over here is another pavilion. They're very generous with the pavilions. And then over here we have a sign. The sign will tell us where each way is going. So this is the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail down this way. And then the other one is Chun Wan Chai Wan Kok. I don't really want to try one cock. I mean Chai Wan Krok. I don't really want that way. So I'll carry on down the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. I'll just make sure that down Chai Wan Kok. It's okay. I don't really want to try it. It looks like it goes down somewhere dark. I'd rather go up Yuen Tsuen Trail, Ancient Trail. But let me find out. Yep, so you can try Wan Kok. I won't judge you. But I'm going to go the Chun Wan Ancient Trail. But if you feel like Chai Wan Kok Trail, you can try Wan Kok. I'm not against you taking that way. It goes to the same way. But I'm going to take the Yuen Tsuen Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. Careful of cow poop again. This one seems like it goes up. It's more my kind of path. Something about it. I don't know what. Something. The bugs have come out, and I'm coming out to an opening. I'm hoping I can see some nice views. Let's have a look. Oh. It does look fairly dramatic. Let me just get taller. Oh, yeah, if I stand up straight. Yeah, if I stand up straight, you can really see everything. Oh, make sure I don't fall over though. Oh, I'll go past this tree. Yeah, what's past the tree? Well, hopefully you saw something. Here is the sign to tell us where we are going. Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. Where am I? You are here. Here we are. Alright, I want to keep going up a little bit further. This map is a little bit confusing, to be honest. But I want to go over here. I don't think it's Tai Mo Shan. There should be a mountain name. Here it is. That's where I'm going, to this little mountain up here. So I'm not far away, and I can see all of Chun Wan. And remember, if you want to Chai Wan Kok, you can go back. There's nothing wrong with it. Wow! It's better here! I don't know what this yellow pipe is. I think it's more broadband connection. Even up in the mountains. Wow, look at that. We've come so far. And it was so easy. So easy. Do not be afraid of these easy hikes. It's good exercise. It's a strong broadband cable. I hope they're getting good internet up here. Wow, look! It becomes a fancy hiking way. Look at this. This is brand new. It looks like even golf course sand hedges going on. I like this. It looks very nice. Oh. Yep, I ran that whole way. You saw the evidence. That's why I'm so strong and fit. You run the whole way, you'll be as fit as I am. So you can see a typhoon is coming. I don't know if you can see it all the way over there. The cloud of mist approaching as the wind blows in the moisture. Well, I think that's part of the typhoon. It's getting a little bit more windy, but I'm pretty comfortable. I'm almost there. It's only a short hike, this one, so I'd recommend taking it. Yeah, and it's nicely paved, this ancient trail. It's good of their ancestors to make such a beautiful trail. We're now reaching the views of the other side. Let me go a little bit higher, and then we can see the bridge properly. Well, I realized I carried on this trail when I did want to turn off so I could go up the mountain. However, this trail does go to a nice view of the bridges. However, I don't really have that much time. It's not that far. It's just another 30 minutes, but then you have to backtrack. So that's like an hour. So if you have time, go that way. You get the view of the bridge. However, it should be somewhat visible up on that higher mountain peak. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find where that turning was. It must be a mysterious turning because I did not see it. So that's why I do these hiking videos. You think you would know where it is, but then it's a secret. The trail is invisible. I'll see if I can find it back there. Oh, the wind is picking up. It's coming, the typhoon. Better hurry. So over there is where I want to go. I don't know how I got so turned around. Now let's see if I can find that trail that walks up there. I can see it on the mountain. Possibly you can too. Maybe I'll zoom in on it so you believe me that yes, there is a trail. See, you can barely see it. I can't see it on my screen, but I can see it with my real eyeballs. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing I should have tried one cock. Apparently that's the way up. Well, I'll have a look around this corner. If not, I'll just go back the other way. If I can't go up this little peak, it's just all vegetation and mountains. And I'm not feeling that adventurous. I wouldn't recommend it. I would say try to take the path. That would be the better option. So I'll just have a quick peek, and if not, I will run back the other way. As I said, I always run. You don't realize that's why I'm so sweaty. It's not because it's extremely hot. It is extremely hot though, but that's not why I'm sweaty. It is noticeable that the wind is picking up. I did actually run, and am I tired? How do you get up that mountain? Well, mini mountain. No idea. I did follow Google, but Google always leads me down the wrong path. I should have tried one cock. That's how you get up the mountain. You have to try one cock. Well, next time, maybe on the way back, I'll have the energy. Maybe it won't be too windy. But meanwhile, I'm going to go back and I'm going to have a look at the beautiful bridges that cross over the, I want to call it the Qing Island, something like that. Actually, I think it's Man Wan Island, and then it carries on to Lan Tao Tan Island. I will look this up before I get there. I always forget the name. I just call it the Disneyland Island because that's where Disneyland is, and I think they appreciate some branding. They may send me some money every time I say it in future. Fingers crossed. Well, I do see a little off the beaten track trail here. It's not really that far up there. I feel like it might give me some good views, so I'm going to cautiously navigate it. But if you are not very sure on your feet, prefer to stick to the ancient trail, please do so. Don't hurt yourself. But let's go see what's up there. Problem is, going off the track does mean getting whipped in the legs by little sticks. Oh, here we are, a clearing. I want to see if I can get a better view of the city. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. I found some good grass. I told you I would find grass in Hong Kong. They haven't concreted this yet. But also the views are lovely. Okay, back down. Very bright. I think I need to start wearing my sunglasses. Yeah, so next time you'll see me, I will look very cool. Do I look much cooler? I think so. Alright, now we go a little bit further and we'll get an even better view of the waters. So I am on my way to a Shek Lung Kung pavilion. That should have beautiful views over the water and also a fantastic concrete pavilion to enjoy. I'm looking forward to that the most. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there are many dragonflies flying around. They say when there are so many dragonflies, it's because a typhoon is coming. And there is one coming, so I suppose it's true. My God. I mean, it's not hugely dense, but I feel like I could accidentally swallow one, which may be good. I need the nutrition. It's my concrete pavilion. Yes. You know what? I think this one has a wooden roof. Even better. And it looks like it will have fantastic views. Now here I am at the pavilion. Unfortunately the trees kind of block my view. I get a little bit. Very nice over there. Not a very clear day, as I said. There's a little bit of bad weather coming. However, there's some steps up here to get a little bit of a better view. Yep, much better up here. Over there, you might think, what is that? I have said before, another video, this is a gravesite. I will just thank them. Thank you, Hong Kong ancestor, for letting me trespass your land. I'm not sure where just set a candle there, I'm not sure. Sorry if that's where you're buried. I think they're buried in here though. So they make a very grand concrete arch. I did ask about it, and it seems like relatively it's a modern tradition. Where it strictly comes from, I'm not quite sure. But I'll probably have to ask someone else about it. Someone who maybe knows a bit more about where these traditions come from. But obviously, I don't think this type of concrete is exactly ancients, the technology of ancients. No, this is modern concrete, and I've never seen old concrete. I've never seen one that looks like it's predated the 1900s. So I can assume that it must be quite a new tradition, and many of them look like they're only decades old. So when it started, I do not know, but I want to get some good photos of this very misty view and potentially a fire. I thought it was mist or something coming in. It looks like a fire. Getting quite windy now, very cloudy. I suppose I should start heading back before the typhoon arrives. Please take a hike. I don't mean go away, I mean go take a hike in Hong Kong. You know, it's a nice place to hike. The trails are so easy. It's probably one of the few countries where you can have such amazing views high up in the mountains, and yet it is just a leisurely walk up the hill. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you down there, although I'm going to have a look at Chai Wan Kok. I'm not sure if I want a Chai Wan Kok. I'm not sure if I want to go Chai Wan Kok, but you know, I think I might give it a try. It depends on what the weather's like when I get down there. Chuan Chai Wan Kok? Chuan Chai Wan Kok. I do think that's the way up to that mountain. You know what? I think I have time. I'll give it a go. I will go Chai Wan Kok. Yes. Yeah. Something odd about that name. Anyway, let's see. But it does seem to go down. It seems to go really down in a dark path. Well, I'll see how it goes. And this is why you can't trust Google. Google thinks there's a path this way. Possibly Google thinks I am a stream of water and that I should swim down with the rocks. I don't know, but I don't know what that little dotted line between the other path and this path is. But if you want to go up to that mountain peak up here to look across Chun Wan, well, you're gonna have to go Chai Wan Kok. There's a mystery path. It's not on the map. What does it say over here? Ha Fa Shan North. It's the north of it. I think Shan just means mountain. So it's the Han Fa mountain. Well, I'm going to have a look. Do I need the north? Well, I'm pretty sure I don't want this Ha Fan Shan north. I'm going to carry on straight down the path I was going, the Chai Wan Kok path, because I believe that takes me to the peak that I want to get to, where I can get a lovely view of Chun Wan. And it looks like I'm entering a village. Well, there's a lovely village house here. Wait, I might enter in someone's property. There's a gate, but no sign, nothing that says keep out. However, it looks like I should keep out. I thought this went round, but it looks like it goes through someone's property. Interesting property. Just a gate. Maybe I'll just peek round. But it looks like this just goes to someone's property. Is it? Don't know. Is it just going past a property? No, it looks like I'm going past someone's home. Though it looks abandoned. Is this abandoned? Maybe not this way. I'll have another look on the map. This looks suspicious. I feel like I shouldn't be here. So I guess I'll go back now. I'll have to see that peak another time. But I got some good views. Whoever does own a house, maybe put up a sign, you know, saying, weird house, stay away. Or if I can walk through there and your house just happens to be on the path, it would be very kind of you to just say, that way for the continued hike. And you know what? Get yourself a drinks machine, sell some drinks. Then I would feel more welcome to walk by. All right, well, that was the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail, and this is the Ju-Wan Chai Wong Kok Trail. Wait a minute. That name sounds a bit rude. I don't think anyone noticed. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to that bus stop I started at and go home. Anyway, goodbye, and thank you for watching my hike. Feel free to be adventurous when you come to Hong Kong and take the easy hikes that are concreted. Get some exercise, and don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below something political. Really get some conversation going. I heard something about Trump. Didn't he say something? I'm sure he did. Yes. Oh, and then the like button, press that one. Am I forgetting anything else? Share it. Share it with all your friends. Say how you would like to do the hike. And say, this guy shows you an easy hike. You know, tell your fat friends, hey, don't worry. It's easy. It's concreted. Easy hike. Easy. You don't have to worry. You can take snacks with you. There's pavilions to sit down, have a picnic. You can drink a whole bottle of Coke when you get up here. Yeah. So please, if you come to Hong Kong, don't just go round the shopping centres and go to Disneyland and Ocean Park. Stretch your legs, take in the views, go hiking. Goodbye. It seems the little tin shanty houses up here really do have some kind of internet connection. There's a wire going all the way down here. This view is pretty spectacular though. There were two paths down here. I think I will take the other path to show where does it go. So here is the old trail, the ancient trail, and here is just the ancient trail. This one's just ancient. So I'll go just the ancient one. See if it's any different. All right, here we are. And well, actually, they call this one Ju-Wan Chai Won Kok. Chun Wan Chai Won Kok. And this one is the Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail. So I guess this was always the Chun Wan Chai Won Kok. Oh, another home. They've got a nice fence. They've even got a bar to remind lorries that that is the maximum height you can be when you enter. Yes, every home needs one of them in case they accidentally damage your fancy gate. You don't want that to happen. Oh, well, the Chai Won Kok path comes to a nice view of lots of butterflies and dragonflies. There's the bridge over there. Well, isn't that nice? Oh, so here I am. There's those two trails. The Yuen Tsuen Ancient Trail and the very steep Chai Won Kok Trail. Alright, let's keep going down. But luckily, as I go down, I can enjoy some good music.
Sometimes the sun goes round.
So cinematic, that's the word. Sometimes the sun does go down. Oh, now be careful you don't get confused as you come back down. So that's where I come from. And we have to walk around a bit. There's the house up there. And then you come round and walk over this bridge. There's actually another crossroad here. Again, so I come from here. Don't go down that way. Well, unless you came from that way, but I don't think you did. You probably came from this way, the same way as me, so you want to go back this way. It is very grey, windy. Typhoon is almost here. Oh, I missed the school over there. A very big, imposing school. Looks just like the hospital and every other building, but with a better coat of paint. Well, anyway, I'm going to go back through this dystopian estate so I can get to the bus stop. Oh, it does kind of crush the soul a bit, doesn't it? They could make it look nicer. You know, it's not exactly idyllic scenery, only concrete. They could put some more flowers, at least they tried over here, put some flowers. I believe this is public housing. This is why they do not bother to make it look very nice. They have some flowers, a couple of bushes really, not flowers. Oh look, there's some orange ones up here. Oh, well, isn't that nice? They've got some orange flowers up there. And for some reason, an expensive Jeep over here. They say some of the people who live in these public houses are not actually poor. It's just their assets are in somewhere which cannot be measured. And they're actually more wealthier than they look. Is that true? I don't know. But looking at that Jeep, possibly true. Oh, look at these beautiful monoliths behind me. I feel like some kind of chimps would love to rub their hands all over it as thematic music plays. Well, I'm back under the bridge where it's dark, and over there is where I came from, but I need to go back home, so I have to cross. Luckily there's a bridge. It takes me across the very busy road. Whoa, that's a very big road. Well, anyway, there's a Tesla showroom over there. They love Tesla out here. Well, maybe. They're everywhere anyway. And I hope I don't miss my bus. I have to go check. Alright, well that's it. I'm back. I will be anyway. So, see you in the next video of hiking, if I have the time.